What's up, you guys? Welcome to a brand new day and a brand new vlog. It is Saturday, February 21st, and I am dealing with the weekend, trying to have a good weekend. Right now I'm on my way to the gym, so y'all will see me do that. But yeah, I'm on my way to the gym, and then I'll go out to dinner, or I guess lunch, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a good little break from vlogging. I'm happy to have been on a break. I just had a lot going on, but there's a lot that I can update you all on with, and the new part of my journey. The next couple of months, well, the rest of the year will be great, but really, like, everything's picking up. My eyes are watering, as y'all all know, when it comes to me being outside. But yeah, it's been a great break, but I'm ready to get back to vlogging.
Commercial break.
Hi, this message is for young black people and young black people only. Put down the powders, get the real things. Put down the powder, get the real things. Put down the powders, get the real things. I love us, for real. No, right there. Okay guys, so it's around 12 o'clock now. I have cleaned my room for like 2 hours. I've eaten lunch. I showed you a little bit of both of those things. Now I'm about to get ready for the gym as soon as my clothes are done drying. But let's just talk about the year so far. This year has been one in which I've kind of realized that I can have anything I want and anything I focus my attention to, positive or negative. And by that I mean, if I'm putting all my thoughts and my energy and my obsession and time into something good, I can get that. If I do the same with something negative, I can have that too. And I've gotten examples of both. I don't want to get too much into some of my practices to get closer to what I do and don't want, but I've been shown explicitly hey, you said for this amount of time you will work on this, so and you did it. Here is the benefits to that. And I've gotten, hey, you've been obsessed about this thing that you don't want to happen, consistently checking the physical realm about it, obsessing over it, talking to other people about it. Here it is, since this is clearly what your energy is driving towards. And I just think that's such a good lesson for me, but potentially other people, that what you focus on is what becomes. So that's been pretty much my reality this year. And of course, that's just a philosophical way to approach life. It's not necessarily 100% how I view people and things and places, but philosophically, and a personal story, a personal mantra. If I want something to happen, it has to happen through me in this world. Things don't exist if I don't observe them. Which is also that's not only philosophical, but it's scientific physics. The observer's principle, I think it's called, or observer's effect. Maybe I can find a video on it and insert it.
In quantum physics, superposition means that a particle doesn't exist in one single state. It exists in multiple possible states at once until it's observed. And only when it's measured does it collapse into a specific outcome. So, before observation, nothing is wrong, nothing is failing, it's just undecided. Here's where you come in, because your life works the exact same way. When you're in a moment of uncertainty, if you're feeling like you don't know which direction to take, if you feel pulled in multiple directions, if you're sensing many futures at once and you're confused, that's not a mistake, and that's not necessarily confusion, that's superposition. You are holding more than one potential reality at the exact same time. And the problem is that we've been taught to panic in that state, to rush and to force clarity and to collapse the wave before the system is ready. And when we do that, we often collapse into the outcomes driven by fear and urgency and old patterns. And that's not creation, that's reaction. And this is where the observer effect really matters. Because in physics, the observer effect shows that the act of observation itself is what influences the outcome. So measurement itself is not neutral. Attention is not passive. How something is observed changes how it behaves. And humans are always observing. Your body is observing. Your nervous system is observing. Your attention is constantly telling reality what matters. And here's the part that almost nobody explains, but you know I will. It's not positive thinking that collapses potential into form. It's regulation. When your nervous system is regulated, your observation becomes coherent. Calm attention collapses possibility into stable outcomes. Dysregulated attention collapses possibility into chaos and urgency and loops over and over and over again. And this is why overwhelmed people feel overwhelmed in their lives and they don't have a chance to stabilize because their awareness is high, but their system just can't hold it. Superposition isn't something that you escape. It's something that you stay present inside of. And when you learn to stay regulated while holding multiple possibilities, then something shifts. Time slows and pressure reduces. Clarity emerges naturally, and it's not because you forced it, but because your system settled long enough for a choice to land.
But yeah, so I'm in a much more positive space as far as my career. As I stated at the top of this video, I recently won a contest that I didn't even apply for. That's another thing I want to touch on. I want to touch on the idea of secret haters and like just this general principle of nobody's coming to help you. One of the things I've been telling myself this year, and I'm getting proof, is that in fact people are coming to help me. In fact, people are already in conversations and already in rooms to make sure I am saved. That I will receive all the help I need, that the benefactors are out there, that the people that want to make sure that I'm a success, they are on their way. I do not want to be in a mental space or even a world space in which I think I am alone, because I'm not alone. There are people who want to help me. I just don't know who they are yet, or maybe they know who I am. They're just putting the pieces together. It's just so mind-boggling to win a contest that you did not apply for. That is a word in itself. I won a contest I did not apply for. I did no work. And these people are giving me money. They're flying me to the city. They're putting on my show. They're giving me directors and professional actors and all this stuff and all this acclaim. And I did nothing to have to get it. I want that to be my story this year, where I just keep getting things that I barely have to even work for. That people are just going out of their way to make sure I'm a success. I don't have haters. I don't have people plotting against me or waiting for my downfall. I don't care. I have people by the thousands that want to see me succeed. And the more I believe that, and the more I act about the world in a way that shows I believe that, whether that be, I'm just going to write today because one day somebody's going to ask me, oh, do you have anything you like me to read? Yep, I got 12. Which one you want? It's about this, 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 and this. You know? Or, oh, I'm going to apply this stuff right now. Just because I know for a fact somebody is waiting to read my work and put me in part of their fellowship or their program. Like, people are waiting for me to apply. And lastly, which is another principle I believe this year, is that God is waiting to give me things to bless. And that being said, it's shown me that what you water grows. So I really want to water the fruit and I really want to water what I want to grow. And